Hi, I'm Mason James. I'm 5'4" and I live in Los Angeles and I'm with Almond Talent. I'm very passionate about endangered animals and wildlife, so much that I write them in my children's stories that are on the top podcasts and Chanty book readings ranked 1% globally. I write about Skip Boots, who's a endangered red panda. I write about quokkas. Do you know what a quokka is? I enjoy writing stories. I started my story podcast during the pandemic and has skyrocketed to the top against all odds. Children all around the world have been listening to my podcast for over 3 years, hitting #1 in almost every single country around the world. So that's my passion, giving beautiful stories to kids and writing about animals that they probably never heard of or know about. And, hopefully one day that they will protect these animals as well. And the social media platform that I enjoy the most is obviously Apple, because that's where I get my rankings from. Kids and parents around the world are listening to my podcast on Apple. I also use Google's YouTube, and I like the short content because it seems to capture people's attention and they like it. And it seems like every time I put a little short video up about my dog or something, about my acting auditions, they subscribe. So that's really beautiful. Things that you don't like about social media platforms: if you're new or you're a beginner, it's just so hard to get in, and there's something called follow. Follow is kind of like I obey, I follow you. How about some beautiful adjectives like really cool stuff they're doing, like really cool, neat, great artists, beautiful adjective buttons instead of follow. That would be more positive and make more people like subscribe to those buttons and maybe help those individual artists if you're older, because there's nothing really to help older people. If you come into the social media platforms and you're older, it's like, is it only for the young? There's so many voices around the world, whether you're in medical, tech, home cooking, in fashion, or an artist, that we're like champagne. It takes a long time before we taste good, or like we are the exceptional quality, because to age well, that means it's ready. So hopefully this is a little sneak peek into my world. And I also have a husky that I enjoy hikes and staying fit